picks, it's going to be interesting going in because, of course, the Prince of Lanling, all eyes are going to be on the zero.
For sure. Debut pick, you want to have 100%. I mean, okay, for the stat nerds, it's either 100 or 0.
It is 100 or 0 here. Let's talk a bit onto the winning conditions of both teams here. For TT, it's simple. The heroes on your team, Lang Ling and Guang Yu, you find Shou Yue and Xiao Qiao here. Same goes for AG. You need to make sure they are staying alive here and you remove the threat Snowy on this long.
And Sunrise can kind of put out a lot of skills on the side of AGL.
Yeah, he's going to be able to evade. I mean, that's going to be the biggest thing. But of course, this is Grand Finals, Game 6, match point for TT Global, going up against AGAL. Do they have enough firepower to bounce back and to make it go to the ultimate battle?
They need that firepower right now. Both sides, the fans, TT Global fans, are ready for the series win. Their first ever KWC trophy.
That trophy is indeed what these two teams are eyeing right now. Sunrise here gets a small jungle camp steal here, but Zoe gets the major of the camp here. Look at the cheer here. TTG, 5 players stronger together, further than ever.
They need to get this steal, and it does not happen for the side of AGAL, so they do protect that first camp in the bars, but Snowy falling a little bit low here.
Zoe is decently low here, so that control of the fire beat here, that spawns only one time in the game, goes over to the hands of AGAL here, and this Shou Yue, the snipes are hitting hard.
Yes, this is why you make that first rotation, right? As a mid laner, you want to have the 3-man advantage, push them away, get that initial neutral objective, of which AGAL has hit the point and hit the marker.
And that is especially important here. If you get that marker here, you allow this Xiao Qiao onto Sheng, this Shou Yue onto Yino to really scale towards the late game here. That is what you need. You need them to have all these resources.
And talking about resources, King's Fight redeemed that one, 4,000 EXP for your Honor Pass. Oh, I want that as well.
Head to the community tab in your settings, hit that CD key button, and 4,000 Honor Pass EXPs will be yours, just like the Wild Force being stolen away by Sunrise.
Okay, Sunrise, he makes a trade. There is a potential for him to come in. They know that he's around. They don't know where just yet. And maybe Ran in danger.
Ran here smells out the potential danger here, returns back to his tower here as we see a 1v1 here between Snowy and Yino here. So far, game is looking really, really close in this early game.
I think, you know, it just depends, how many snipes can he land onto Snowy before the actual engage, right? That is going to be a determining factor. Sheng looking for the knockup.
Sheng looking for the knockup here, does not get the knockup here, might be forcing out the infinite facets here. It has been forced out.
Yeah, but the backup is coming on the side of TT Global. They realize that, hey, this is not the point. The snipe does not make the count for now, but we're still safe on the side of TT Global.
Well, rinse and repeat is what AG needs to. One more time that happens, and Snowy might be in danger as this fight might break out topside.
Yeah, but Sunrise is going to be spotted out. The spider senses are tingling. They know something is astray, but they do have a numbers advantage. They will use this to potentially go for the sprite, and they do.
Yeah, backup is coming though. We'll be looking for the opening. Forced back by Shuai, a nice stun, and Ching now has the back off. That health bar not looking too healthy.
It is not healthy, and one thing we have to know for AGAL, we've seen they picked up these Shuai's Yuan here, but they do not go for the traditional the tank build. He loves to go towards that magic tank build of this Roam Yuan.
Okay, I think it's a good build, right? I will disagree in the earlier parts of group stages, but now you have to go all in.
It is time to go all in, right? It is game number 6 here. If you don't go all in here, there will not be an ultimate battle for the potential blind pick here.
Yep, AGL playing the map so well, right? So they get a space sprite on the top. They amplify and enhance the farming rate of Zoe, who is at level 7. He hit 7 before Sunrise. And this is going to be a cause of concern because Sunrise, while he is going for a tank, he's not as tanky as Zoe on this Musashi.
I have to agree with you. So we have to see here what is the backline access here coming in from both teams here. Whoever pulls the trigger and finds the correct engages will be the one to dictate the game as game number 6, Tyrant has been spawned onto the map.
Okay, first Tyrant of the game. It's about the damage.
Two-man stun. Snowy taking a lot of it. He needs to go to the skies and he's going to get on back. Sunrise is out, but the wild win from downtown. downtown, hits him from downtown, and they're going to continue on, and they're going to get Crane as well.
It's a double kill coming in, a third one maybe, and
They might go for it, but ride the wind, pushing them back. It will create a little bit of space, but the Tyrant, again, still the next big target for AG.
Eno comes up huge with the smite here, getting Sunrise out of the map here. This is the early game we want to see from the Kings of KPL. AGAL gets the Tyrant in their pockets.
So do they explode this lead? Because at 2 kills already, they're leading by about 1,500 gold. And there is no way to slow down the jungling rate on the side of Zoe.
I have to agree, but right now we have to see one thing's for sure. With that kill, with that Tyrant here, who's on board right now? Sheng on Xiao Xiao, Yino onto this whole E here. They are looking really, really fresh. Look at Yino here, holding that 600 gold lead over Snowy.
Already has the Eternity Blade, right? This is the maximum critical item on the side of a Shoyue. And he's hitting this power spike very early in the game. Zoe, he's not going to care about this.
Yeah, Zoe actually just being a little bit aggressive, but he's going to walk into Sunrise and go duel to death on this one, but they're going to shake that one off. You know what? Pick it up, Ching up from afar.
It's a difficult position to be in because you can't stop him, and when you can't stop this guy, he's gonna reach that late game itemization so quickly. They have no answers.
They have no answers, but we have to look at TT Global's change here. He might be the solution that TT Global will be needing towards the later stages of the game here. But as we mentioned here, AGAL fans, they are exceptionally happy right now as AGAL holds a 2,000 healthy goal lead.
Yeah, they all coming from all these little camps, clearing the waves early as well, and the turrets, right? So the turret T1 on the bottom already taking a fall, and TT Global has not responded well at all. Take a look at the T1s across the board. AGAL in the pink of hell.
Yeah, but the teleport in the bottom lane, Ron will be there to deal with just Snowy. He was kind of chipping away at that T1. Right now, it's all about that space, taking advantage of what AGAL are giving you.
Yep, AGAL, they need to push and make sure that TT Global does not hit that growth. Right now, they're stifling their growth. It's about a 2,500 goal lead for the side of AGAL.
But AGAL, as we mentioned, this team knows how to make their economy work, and right now it is working for them exceptionally well. Look at the difference between these two jungles here. Zoe is so far ahead of Sunrise as of this point.
I mean, it's a huge deficit for Sunrise to have to come back from. He's the main target on getting to the backline and to get on top of. You know, it's not going to be easy, especially since you're so far behind.
And the main concern here is Joy's not going to be able to tank too much. And when that is a problem, it means there's access for Sheng, access for Ran, more importantly, access for Zoe.
That is the case here, and look at the potential catcher towards the mid lane here. Butterfly effect has been expended from Joy.
Yeah, the Unending Sorrow all the way up in front, but the Infinite Vastness will be used as well, so Altar being expended, but in the end, nobody's really dying on this one.
Ran, he's looking for an opening. Sunrise gets...
They're going to get the pushback. The top two Clash laners have been going at it for quite some time, but now Yuno is looking to join. He's got that damage, but Zoe getting so low, but Ching will die.
He clutches it so well here. Yuno with the cavalry to save his dear jungle here. Ching with the attempt. Good try, but not this time.
Showing you that picks are not just that important, the execution as well. 2v1 numbers advantage for AG, and Ran now, he's just ready to give it a go because Joy does not have his ultimate.
And you look at the goalie that we keep mentioning time and time again here. 3 kills are the side of AGAL, but that goalie is just ever so slightly glowing as every minute passes on.
It's tough. TT Global right now don't have that map control. They've been pushed back. I mean, the 3 kills have definitely helped, but AGAL, the way that they're moving across the map, they're taking advantage of everything.
And it's so hard to choose, right? Because on the side of Sunrise, like you said, you definitely want to go for Sheng on this Xiao Xiao, but at the same time, you need to deal with Enor, so they're never standing together.
They're never standing together, and they are currently standing as one to really counter this Crimson Golem. If they can get this, the lead further pushes over.
Yeah, Joy taking a lot of damage. The Crimson Golem has already been stolen away, but now the jump in. Sunrise finds Sheng, just left them wanting, and that's it. But the Unending Sorrow, it looks like they're going to be trying to retreat on this one, but it's a 1-for-1 thus far.
They can't chase. Ran does have his ultimate. That Truth Mantra is available. Ching cannot make the steal. There is no jungler available for TT Global, and AG extend their lead to 4,000 gold.
And look at Rondo, he might be looking for potential engages here. These snipes here coming in from Eno are hitting hard right now as more snipes onto Crane here. Crane's recall has been stopped by Eno.
not the ideal situation. Crane has to walk back to base. That is time wasted, and that is time bought for the side of AGAL.
AGAL looking at a very comfortable lead right now as they want to make sure Yinor gets so much space. Yinor, look at him, having the time of his life right now, unbothered, unscattered.
This cover by Shuai is so good, right? The range of his Tragic Beauty as well as the Mournful Tempo, the stuns, and look at the free hits he's getting.
He's just going in for free hits, and he knows for a fact if someone so slightly just jump on him, he can bail out with the unending sorrow here. Hence, he's just slowly chipping away this mid tower.
Sunrise, this is not the place you want to be. Another snipe hits his head here, and this is why the device is so irritating to deal with.
So irritating to deal with here. Yinor exceptionally well here. Look at the engage.
Jump in, he gets the pushback with that heroic charge and he pushes him away. They get Shang, but the infinite vastness is going to be used by Snowy. He was so low.
Yeah, Ching makes it out. He will have to run away. TP back to home. Nobody dies yet on the side of TT Global, but they give away the most important marker.
But look at Ching and Sunrise position though. They want to contest this.
Contest here. Ching dives on in for this one. Crane has been picked off. The tire will be picked off as well. They lose two.
They lose two, and right now the chase continues by Ron here. Snowy does not have the infinite fastness. Gets caught out by Ron and Zoe here. 3 kills towards the side of AGAL. Potentially a 4 of the Ching.
Oh, they walk right into this one. Ching pushes him away with that heroic charge, and it looks like Shuai wants to go for it. Gets the solo on the Ching.
Yeah, man, AGAL, this is a door opening that they did not expect to get, but they will oblige.
And AG continuing on, putting that pressure onto the bottom T3. Yunuo hitting like a truck, taking it down as well as the mid T2.
7,000 gold lead for AGAL. That was so many kills. The Shadow Tyrant towards the hands of AGAL right now. They are looking so damn confident.
So tough, right? Sunrise was looking for the flank, but he knows that it's too risky to play right now, especially with Ching down. TT Global hanging on.
The counter pick or so, yeah, the device is working so well. Look, Sunrise is now, inhibited. He cannot move around the map anymore.
They cannot move at all here. Look at Sunrise. As you mentioned, he's just trying to delay the inevitable right now. More and more damage onto the Zhuangzi. He's not tanky here. He will have to back off, and this tier 3 will be in danger.
AGAL starting the siege on that top T3, easily taking it out. But look at the other side. I mean, TT Global took their first tower. The bottom T1 might open up the map, but man, it's been tough for TT Global thus far.
Sunrise, maybe he can get a steal here. He is appearing. They know that he's here. They see the marker. They're all chasing in.
Yeah, they know the spider senses are on point. They're trying to just survey the area. They're not able to find them, and it looks like Sunrise will recall back.
He will recall back, but the Shadow Overlord has been fallen towards the hands of AGAL. The last tier 3 tower stands for TT Global in this game 6.
Look at the top 3 gold charts. All of them going the way of AGAL. They played this game perfectly. And with these Vanguards looking to crash into the middle lane, it's going to be less and less space for TT Global.
No more lifeline for the side of TT Global. They were looking so good at the start of the series. They're looking for something.
Yeah, they go in for this one. But the infinite vastness, he's going to look to try to go aggressive. They want to go, and they find Yinnuo. That's a huge play for them. But what else can they get? They're on the run. The top T3 is looking to go down, and Zoe just wants to end the game. Slice and dice, and they will go to an ultimate battle.
Welcome to the ultimate battle. This KWC 2025 could not have happened in any other way.
热爱黑周 K 的朋友们，让我们用掌声和尖叫迎接这场巅峰对决 AGAL vs TT Global. We